Whew. What's going on, good people? How's everyone doing? How's everybody's afternoon going? Hopefully pretty good. So a lot of things we gotta talk about this afternoon. Except number one, mainstream media just will not stop. Mainstream media will not stop with these freaking harassment to get the jurors on a guilty verdict. But when I tell you that mainstream media is, these fools are not playing right now when they say we demand a guilty verdict from Kyle Rittenhouse. That they literally had to follow the jurors bus to try to dox some of the jurors to get them to do a guilty verdict. I'm serious, guys. These people will not stop. They will not stop trying to harass some people into doing whatever they want. Hold up, let me try. Hold up, let me edit this. There we go. That could be it right there. MSNBC, let's see, Kyle. Yep, there we go. Now, regardless of if y'all actually believe this or not, whether or not that MSNBC tried to dox some of the jurors, they say they are claiming that they are not. But anybody with common sense will tell you, yes, they are trying to dox the jurors into giving them a guilty verdict, because they are trying because they see that some of the things that Kyle Rittenhouse defense attorneys brought actually made sense. So they want to do whatever it takes to create more of a conflict between races, black, white, trying to push these freaking race hustling people out, saying that the only reason Kyle Rittenhouse is going to get a not guilty verdict is because of white privilege and stuff like that. But you had a couple people come out and said, the state's own person came out and said, yes, he did try to come at Kyle Rittenhouse with a gun, which is why Kyle Rittenhouse shot him in his arm. And then the other person that they claimed that was a innocent person that apparently Kyle Rittenhouse shot, he was a convicted pedophile. I want y'all to soak that in for a second. He was a convicted pedophile, man. So, what I'm going to say about freaking MSNBC or NBC, they both owned by freaking Comcast. Let me show you this article real quick about what freaking MSNBC tried to do to the Kyle Rittenhouse jurors. Let me go ahead and show you this article real quick. Rittenhouse judge bans MSNBC from courtroom after person accused of trailing jury bus. The judge was not playing here when it came to this. The Wisconsin judge presiding over the case against Kyle Rittenhouse on Thursday, banned staff from MSNBC from entering the Kenosha courthouse for the remainder of the trial. In a brief statement before the court Thursday, Judge Bruce Schroeder addressed an incident in which a person who identified himself as an employee for MSNBC allegedly followed a sealed bus with blacked out windows as it left the courthouse to transport jurors to an undisclosed location, because they know how this is going to be going. What is this? I think
keep prying eyes out using Norton.
Hopefully it is. Hopefully this is the video. Yep. I think this is the video. Maybe not. Okay, I apologize for that. I don't know what the hell Fox News was freaking thinking putting this video there. Let me try and find this freaking video real quick. I know it's on Twitter. Yeah, I know it's on Twitter, but MSNBC has definitely crossed the freaking line. Let me go ahead and try to put this up for you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. MSNBC. Okay, I think this is it right here.
Morrison, and who claimed that he was a producer with NBC News, employed last evening a person who identified himself as James G. Morrison, and who claimed that he was a producer with NBC News, employed for MSNBC, and under the supervision of a person. What's going on? Oh, okay. Under the supervision of someone named Irene Bayan in New York for MSNBC. The police, when they stopped him because he was following at a distance of about a block and went through a red light, pulled him over and inquired of him what was going on, and he gave that information and stated that he had been instructed by Ms. Bayan in New York to follow the jury bus. The matter is under further investigation at this point, and the media has asked questions about it. That's the latest I have. And he was ticketed for violating a traffic control signal. He's not here today, from what I'm told, and I have instructed that no one from MSNBC News will be permitted in this building for the duration of this trial. This is a very serious matter, and I don't know what the ultimate truth of it is, but absolutely it would go without much thinking that someone who is following the jury bus, that is it's extremely serious matter. And last evening,
yeah, exact. So guys, exactly. A serious matter. but these fools really just tried to dox the freaking jurors to get a guilty verdict. How is this not a mistrial yet? Because how is it not a mistrial for what they're trying to do? Here's another article. MSNBC denies freelancer intended to contact or photograph Rittenhouse jury. NBC News denied that a freelancer was attempted to contact jurors from the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, seemingly contradicting Judge Bruce Schroeder after he banned MSNBC from the courthouse Thursday over the alleged incident. while NBC News told
You're not gonna get it all.
while NBC News told Fox News Digital that the man was indeed a freelance MSNBC employee, it denied that he intended to photograph or contact jurors in the explosive case. I call bullshit. The staffer associated with the liberal network, identified by the judge as James Morrison, was allegedly caught following the jury bus on Wednesday night and told police he was instructed to do so. Guys, he was instructed to follow these guys. But MSNBC still has nerve to come out and say, like, yeah, he's not with us. So MSNBC is in hot water right now. So because if guys, I'm serious. How is this? How did they not call for a freaking mistrial yet? That's my question. Because what all these freaking advanced things that's coming out about this whole case, dude tried to come at Rittenhouse with his gun pulled, kicking him on the ground. Kyle Rittenhouse shot. That's a self-defense charge right there. That pedophile that told Kyle to shoot me, nigga. That was, I don't know, guys. This is beyond me. How any of this could still be considered a murder trial. He killed so many innocent people. Black Lives Matter is still out there for some damn reason. Again, why is freaking BLM out there? Kyle Rittenhouse didn't shoot anybody that was black. He shot all white dudes. But again, they want to talk about freaking Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist, but he ended up shooting a whole bunch of white people. Guys, how can anybody come out and say that this was a fair trial? What is this? Hillary Clinton Bitcoin threatens U.S. dollars as a reverse currency. What the fuck? What the hell is she going to buy now? So Hillary Clinton once again to Bitcoin. Bitch, fuck you. No, I don't trust none of these government officials talk about cryptocurrency. They all want to destroy cryptocurrency, especially if they're on the left. Because these people have been trying to tax freaking tax freaking cryptocurrency for a long ass time now. But apparently they say, oh yeah, we gonna get on board with this whole for crypto, because we care about the middle class. We care about the low class making money. If this is a way for them to make money so they can become rich, let them do it. No, they say, yeah, we are going to tax cryptocurrency. Guys, I can't stand some of these people. I really can't. The fact that they had the nerve to come out and Oh, what's this right here? Nah. I don't trust any of these guys. I really don't. But who am I to say, for real? Who am I to say? Oh. Here's something that nobody on the left wants to talk about. Or they say, no, as a matter of fact, let me pull up MSNBC real quick to explain this crap right here. Nah, what? Yeah, what's yeah? What the hell is Joy Reid at talk about Kamala Harris's talk about Kamala Harris's polling numbers. I saw this shit. I saw this shit somewhere. Joy Reid. Come on. No, that's not it. Like I said, Joy Reid is a freaking idiotic race baiting psychopath. She is, and you cannot tell me otherwise about how crazy this chick is. Even though she's one of the most highest paid people in freaking television right now. What's she worth? Like $3 million? Yeah, she still talking about how she's so oppressed. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. That's not it either. Poland. Oh, I can't find that freaking nowhere. But yeah, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's numbers are still pretty terrible. Mainstream media try to come to the freaking rescue, talk about it's because of people are ungrateful to Joe Biden. They're ungrateful to Kamala Harris for what they did. Okay, this freaking spending bill that they just passed. What exactly in that bill goes to the people that are struggling right now to even pay their rent? This whole infrastructure bill. We don't really need infrastructure right now. We need people to go to work. We need lower gas prices. We need freaking lower grocery numbers. Everything is so expensive. Joy Reid is telling me to is trying to tell me to be grateful that I gotta spend more money for groceries because Joe Biden is doing a terrible freaking job. The hell with Joy Reid, man. I don't see how anybody could trust MSNBC, CNN, and even some people over there on Fox. Yeah, I don't see it. How anybody could trust these guys. But guys, this whole freaking Kyle Rittenhouse trial is as a matter of fact, nah. Let's go and see what they're doing over there with the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. I was really trying not to get involved, not make any videos about this, but this is day 3. This is day 4. Damn, they've been at. Damn, they've been at this for a long ass time. When are they actually going to give a verdict? Yeah, they been going at this thing for a long ass time. Shit. I was expecting a verdict by now, but they precious time with this freaking trial. They taking they sweet time with this. I wonder what's the freaking hold up with this trial. Yeah, it's freaking nuts right now. Yes, this whole trial is freaking nuts. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to that later on. Uh, I don't know, but I don't know. What do some of y'all think about this freaking verdict? My stance has been at this from the start, man. It can go either way, guilty, not guilty. It can go either way, guys. So honestly, what do some of y'all think about this verdict? And the fact that freaking MSNBC tried to dock those freaking jurors into giving them like a guilty verdict just goes to show how desperate they are that they want a freaking guilty verdict. It blows my mind how some people can actually say, oh, MSNBC had nothing to do with this. They want a free and fair trial. No, the hell they don't. They want to freaking
Rumors are swirling about.
They want to freaking get more craziness out of you people. Yeah, what the hell is Tim Pool talking about right here?
What is going on in the Kyle Rittenhouse jury deliberations. One such rumor is that the defense believes the jury is currently split 6-6, which means the jury will be hung, there will be a mistrial, and then there will be a retrial. This may be why the defense has filed a motion, or a verbal motion, for a mistrial. What we saw from the defense early was a request, a motion for a mistrial with prejudice, which most of you know means the case is over, it's a mistrial, and Kyle Rittenhouse cannot be charged again for the same crimes. But the defense then came out and said, we'll take a mistrial. Stands to reason they believe the jury is hung, and it's likely going in this direction anyway. Now, some argue that a mistrial for Rittenhouse would be good because now they know the state's entire case, and it has exposed the state's cheating, which will advantage the defense in having a retrial. I think it's fair to say the judge should rule on the motion for a mistrial with prejudice immediately. He should grant this motion. Kyle Rittenhouse should be free to go.
Yeah, but if he did that, that's still not gonna help out this whole freaking notion that he only went free because of some white supremacy. People are still gonna be mad. People are still gonna be out there chanting Black Lives Matter for some crazy ass reason. Even though Kyle Rittenhouse did not shoot anybody from BRM, I honestly don't get these freaking virtue signaling white liberals talking about Black Lives Matter when Kyle Rittenhouse didn't even shoot no freaking black person. Hey, hold up, let me go get some more coffee real quick. Hold on. My bad. Sorry about that. Had to refill my freaking crack caffeine.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but the other rumor is that there is a single jury holdout, a Karen, as it were, who feels entitled and says, no, 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 I want to go through the evidence.
All right,
Oh, they're back.
we're back, and the appearances are as before with the jury upstairs. And they have notified us that they have reached a verdict. Anything before we call the jury down?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, yeah, bring them up.
We didn't want to do it until we called for the other ones.
Correct.
Jack, have them bring Jack on down.
All right, bring them in.
We watching this live, guys. What do y'all think? Do y'all think innocent or guilty? What do y'all think?
Remove it, just shove it aside.
Hold up, make sure this sound is on. Okay, sound is working. Let's see how this goes. Man, everybody anticipate on this. The people on the right talk about this is a challenge on self-defense. People on the right and people on the left talk about this is a challenge for freaking white supremacy. Like freaking Joy Reid said when it came to the fucking Virginia election. Even though Winston Seals is clearly black.
Yeah, folks, going to be seated maybe a few minutes while we... What's that? No, yeah.
You don't want anybody standing either, correct?
There's no standing. No, there's no standing. And us, any of the other judges are welcome. That's the only exception. By the way,
They talk about not guilty, man. Let's just see how some of this goes. They saying not. A lot of people saying not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, and then there was also a fuck Joe Biden. Guys, come on, man. Let's go in.
For those of you in the audience portion,
Do you want this in the record? Is that on the record?
no, it doesn't need to be. There can't be any reaction at all, no matter how strongly you may feel. And it's understood that many people do have strong feelings, but we can't permit any kind of a reaction to the verdict. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of law enforcement here, and you will be whisked out of here if there is any. So just be aware.
Judge said, y'all doing any cheering and booting, y'all gonna get the boot out the damn courthouse. Y'all gonna get the boot.
Okay.
Judge said, y'all gonna get the boot.
Hello?
Would you come down, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Honestly couldn't do this whole damn trial from day to day because unfortunately this ain't my full-time job right here. This ain't my full-time job. Uh-oh. The tension is a killer, y'all. The tension is a killer. Stop with the tension. If MSNBC came out and made them change their verdict, man, I'm gonna be laughing at my ass, man, for real. I mean, nah, it's not funny. Nobody likes to be threatened about if they don't give them the
All right,
result they
members of
want.
the
They're
jury,
gonna go out to their
have
family.
you, elected a foreperson? Would you give your juror number, please?
54.
54. And has the jury reached a verdict as to each count of the information?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
One verdict and one verdict only.
Yes.
Would you hand all of the paperwork to the bailiff, please?
This is the ones that you didn't fill.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's see what he got.
May I see that too, please, Mrs. Chairman? Thank you. The defendant will rise and face the jury and hearken to its verdicts.
State of Wisconsin versus Kyle Rittenhouse. As to the first count of the information, Joseph Rosenbaum. We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the second count of the information, Richard McGinnis. We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the third count of the information, unknown male. We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the fourth count of the information, Anthony Huber. We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the fifth count of the information, Gage Rosekreutz. We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
Damn.
Members of the jury, are these your unanimous?
Damn.
Is there anyone who does not agree with the verdicts as read? Would you wish the jury polled?
Damn.
Okay. Okay, folks, your job is done, and we started just about 3 weeks ago. And I told you it could last 2 weeks and 2 days. This is 3 weeks.
Bruh.
You were a wonderful jury to work with. You were punctual. You were attentive. And the forgotten six over here who had a very difficult job of keeping from discussing the case during the time that they were sequestered as well. All of you, I couldn't have asked for a better jury to work with.
Not guilty on all charges.
I think, without commenting on the verdicts themselves, just in terms of your the attentiveness and the cooperation that you gave to us, justifies the confidence that the founders of our country placed in you. So I dismiss you at this time. You're never under any obligation to discuss any aspect of this case with anyone. You're welcome to do so as little or as much as you want. The media have requested, a number of media sources have requested the ability to.
Bruh, I know Joy Reid is fucking pissed off right now. Joy Reid is grade A pissed off.
Present presentations to you that you'll get in writing, and it's entirely up to you whether you want to contact them. They are not to contact you. If anyone does contact you and just tell them you're not interested in discussing it, if that's the case, and if anyone persists in doing so, report that to us and it will be addressed, I assure you. At the beginning of the trial, there was some concern about information and your safety, and I assure you that we will take every measure to ensure that that is your concerns are addressed and respected. I'm going to talk to you for just a minute, not about anything to do with the case, but just about that sole issue. And you, as I say, you're welcome to discuss the case as little or as much as you want. Any questions, anybody? Thank you so much.
Bruh.
And you're after 4 years, you're eligible for service again. It would be my pleasure to work with you. Thank you.
Bruh, I want to see Joy Reid's face. I want to see Joy Reid's pathetic, slimy face so damn bad right now.
It's not going to be more than a minute.
I want to see Joy Reid's pathetic, slimy, grimy face right now, though. I am serious. I know Joy Reid out her ass is pissed the hell off that Kyle Rittenhouse was found all not guilty on a verdict. It did a self-defense charge. Oh, CNN's already at it. CNN's already at it.
Mr. Richards?
Your Honor, I judge on the verdicts.
Any word from the state?
See,
The jury has immunity in this trial and has spoken.
All right, the motion of the defendant is granted. The charges against the defendant on all counts are dismissed with prejudice, and he is released from the obligation of his bond. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good day.
I just sent an email from a bond.
bruh, the left is pissed. The left is pissed. And bruh, I literally just got this freaking just got this freaking update from CNN. Yeah, they pissed. CNN is pissed. A jury has reached a verdict in the homicide trial of Kyle Rittenhouse, the teenager who killed two people and shot another during unrest in Kenosha, Wisconsin last summer. After the 2 weeks trial highlighted by Rittenhouse taking the stand and telling the jury he shot the man in self-defense. I ain't do anything wrong. I defended myself. He testified.
And I've discussed my disdain for the rule. I'm not going to box you guys into accepting what I.
Okay. So that was from freaking CNN. But yeah, guys. Freaking CNN right now is pissed. MSNBC right now pissed. Jurors right now pissed. They are all pissed. I can just smell the Molotov cocktails right now from these white liberal BLM protesters saying that if Kyle Rittenhouse was white, if he was black, he would have got a not guilty verdict. That might be the case. That might be the case. I'm not saying it's not, but in this case, it was self-defense.
We're here for the heavy flowers, the butt checkers, and the wedgie pickers. With a pad made like no other.
Why do I give a fuck about that? Let's see. Misdemeanor witness possession charge and non-criminal curfew violation was dismissed by Judge Bruce Schroeder prior to deliberations. The charge stemmed from the chaotic unrest last year in the wake of the Kenosha police shooting of Jacob Blake, a 29-year-old black man. At the instance of riding and private destruction, Rittenhouse, 17 at the time, took a medical kit and an AR-15 style rifle and joined up with a group of other armed people in Kenosha on August 25th, 2020. There, Kyle Rittenhouse fatally shot Joseph Stallion, who was chasing the teenager, and threw a plastic bag at him, and then tried to flee the area. So, so you guys are clearly stating that Kyle Rittenhouse was trying to defend himself. He tried to run at first, and then the man tried to come at him with a plastic bag. I can only imagine why. Most likely to choke, to take out the air out of his lungs. But let's see what else they say. And then a crowd of people pursued a teenager, and Rittenhouse shot a man who tried to kick him. Fatally shot Anthony Huber, who had hit him with a skateboard, and wounded Gage Grosskreutz, who was armed with a pistol. Okay. CNN is basically shooting. Is basically taking their own. He got up because of white supremacy argument. They literally just threw that out the freaking window. That's what they're doing. They throwing that out the freaking window. These people, these freaking people. Prosecutors called up to 22 witnesses over the course of 6 days as they sought to show that Rittenhouse provoked Rosenbaum by pointing the rifle at him. The prosecution portrayed the three other people who confronted the teen as heroes, trying to stop what they believed to be an active shooting. However, the defense said Rittenhouse acted in self-defense and fear for his life when he shot at the men. Okay. One new update. Guys, out. But mainstream media is pissed. Not mainstream media. Left-wing media is pissed. Left-wing media is pissed off to the core. I can already tell. They freaking mainstream media is pissed. Left-wing media pissed. Catherine Catherine Carter. Prosecution looked like they want to cry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did because the freaking state lawyers pretty much screwed up the whole freaking way. Yeah, the freaking state lawyers was they brought first of all they brought forth a witness that clearly stated that he came at Rittenhouse with a gun, and Rittenhouse didn't shoot at him until he saw that gun in his hand. What is going on? Poor. How the hell is it poor? But he came at that freaking state witness came at Rittenhouse with a freaking gun. He admitted it on his stand. Everybody seen this. Kyle seen this. They was like, yeah, this dude just basically screwed over the state. That's basically what he did. People and mainstream media would come out and claim that Rittenhouse was a bloodthirsty person, but then the people he shot was a convicted pedophile, which I have no sympathy for a pedophile. And then it was the guy with a skateboard who tried to hit Rittenhouse in the neck. That could be a fatal injury right there. Some people have been fatally hurt with a skateboard, in case some people don't know. And then there was the other guy who went to the stand and said he came to Rittenhouse with a gun. Then he went on mainstream media to talk about he retracted that statement. And now people are coming out and saying, yeah, these state prosecutors are stupid. They really pissed off the judge. They pissed off the judge like what, 2-3 times? They tried to come at Rittenhouse with a gun charge, even though in different states the gun charges are different. I think my cousin told me like in St. Louis a 16-year-old can buy a shotgun. I'm pretty sure my cousin in St. Louis told me that at the age of 16 a 16-year-old can buy a shotgun, which is crazy as hell. It really is. No wonder St. Louis is so dangerous right now. Why am I still having errors? To maintain smooth what? Why is it not coming out smooth? Hold on a second. Let me try to see if there's anybody who's commenting on this whole Rittenhouse verdict. Oh, here's Steven Crowder. I know he was happy.
Exactly. They didn't think about it long enough. They're still going to do it. They weren't thinking about me, and they weren't thinking about Kyle Rittenhouse.
That being said, I don't really think that it requires that much thought.
No, it doesn't.
You know what? It should have stopped. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. This should never even have made it to trial, in my personal opinion.
Can I pause?
Not the hell that. Let's go to Young Ripper.
Like, go after all these little rich motherfuckers who sat there and fucking tainted your name, which again, I think it's partially why this shit carried on. Like, it took almost 4 days for a fucking verdict to be. It was an open and shut case. What y'all talking about? You know what I mean? But yeah, you got intimidation, you got threats, you got people worried about their livelihoods and all that type of shit. That probably had a lot to do with I would sue the motherfuck out of these people, man. Socks and drawers, I want it all. The words of who was that? Warren G. I want it all.
Hey, y'all know who Young Ripper 59 is? He's a libertarian with pretty much the same views as me. I like this guy.
But on a serious note, it's good that this youngster is out of this situation because, like I said, you're talking about a guy that was about to have his fucking life just completely ruined over some dumb shit. Unpopular movie reviews with a vibe says, I want to see Chris Hayes cry.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at Twitter. Look at Twitter. These people are already pissed off. These dudes are already screaming white privilege. On a playground, how would kill 2 people? Yep. This is what happens. This is what happens when people don't fully look at the story. They automatically jump to conclusions. The face of white privilege, and a lot of it is mostly liberal black people. And why the hell are y'all see? This is the being shot on sight is the best example of white privilege. Do these people not know that Do these people not know that Kyle Rittenhouse shot 3 white people? He shot 2 to 3 white people. He ain't shoot no black person at all. But they want to scream white privilege? Guys, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. These people truly believe that Kyle Rittenhouse shot a couple of black people, which he didn't. He didn't. Kyle Rittenhouse did not shoot no black person at all during that whole I done forgot the damn city name. Kenosha, yeah. The whole Kenosha outlet, the whole Kenosha city. My bad. So here's my thing, man.
On the show tonight, I've been talking about all that, and they're not necessary. The jig is fucking up. Washington becomes obsolete overnight because their legitimacy has been completely stripped away from them. Right? This is why I said what's happening right now in Oklahoma is a great thing, and for those.
But yeah, man, freaking liberal Twitter is going out of their damn minds right now. I'm not surprised either. I'm really not. Just turn on MSNBC for the fun of it. What the hell's going on at MSNBC? I gotta check this shit out. What the hell's going on? See, shooting that killed two people and entered the third. Yeah, what the hell's going on at MSNBC? Yep, I ain't signing in to that bullshit. But my stance is clear, guys. Rittenhouse should have never been there in the first place. But the way mainstream media depicted this guy as a Nazi, no, literally, that's what left wing Democrat media called Kyle Rittenhouse. They called this kid a freaking Nazi, a white supremacist. I'm pretty sure somebody even claimed that he shot a couple of black people, which turns out it wasn't. He shot white people, a whole bunch of white people, but people want to say he's a white supremacist. Would a white supremacist kill white people? Like really, think about that real quick. Would a white supremacist kill white people? No, they would do everything in their power to protect their fellow white man. But mainstream media is coming out as freaking these race-baiting lunatics that they don't realize that if Kyle Rittenhouse did shoot black people, mainstream media would have been talking about this. Actually, they was already talking about this out the freaking ass. But they would be bashing him more than what they was already doing. Guys, I cannot stand mainstream media. I really can't. These people are freaking cuckoo. They are nuts. They had the nerve to come out and say, "Oh, he shot a whole bunch of black people." No, turns out they was all white. And they had the nerve just to say like he's a Nazi. He's a white supremacist.
Now you and I both know that if
Guys, I can't forget freaking mainstream media has lost their damn minds. Mainstream media has lost their freaking minds, man. They really have. Uh-oh. Yo, what the hell going on right now?
Best bets, yeah, there's police there. There's quite a bit of police there.
I'm not even trying to fight.
Not as much as you would see at a protest, but there's some officers there.
Seriously, this is ridiculous. I get it to a point, but
she actually has sheriff's deputies all the way around.
That money up, and there's a disagreement between the Fight Back Foundation and Kyle Rittenhouse as to who should get that money back. So a lot of Kyle's side Kyle's side feels that's Kyle's money. It was donated for him. So there may be a battle to be fought over that.
Now, yesterday you interviewed the sheriff who said there should be peace in the community. He was out there with cookies and coffee, and this morning I saw you interview two rabbis who came in and said there must be peace in this community no matter what this verdict. Does there seem to be any indication now around that courthouse that people are riled up about the not guilty verdict, or is everyone taking it as this was expected given the way the case was?
Hey guys, if you like my stream, show a little support. Donate to my Cash App in the description box below. Yeah, I'm trying to I gotta eat out here. I would appreciate it if you donate to my Cash App. If you like the stream, show some support for independent commentators who's not paid off by the big guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and support the stream, y'all.
In front of the courtroom. So Linda, I'm sorry. So you were asking me before about the rabbis and the coffee. Yeah, I mean, it was just a really nice gesture. They wanted everybody to be, kind to one another. It was a gesture of kindness and peace. So I think you had asked me another question if you wanted to repeat that.
No, does it seem to be an indication that there's not going to be peace around that courthouse? Or right now, does it appear to be that everyone is accepting that verdict given the prosecution trials?
Well, the people who were rallying, like the family of Jacob Blake, Justin Blake, the uncle, you could tell he was upset. He was here every day wanting a guilty verdict. And also,
Kyle never shot any black people, though. He shot all white people.
A lot of cursing. People obviously on different sides of this issue. So we saw quite a bit of that outside, but nothing really erupted into anything physical that I could see.
Bro, I could just smell the freaking Molotov cocktails, man. I'm serious. I could just smell the Molotov cocktails.
Call her over. She's walking
over. I want to walk
just
over
to
here,
see.
Linda, just to keep an eye on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, like we were expecting maybe somebody to come out here. Okay.
Right now, I know you're very busy
Alrighty.
waiting for that, trying to jockey for position, and I know that you'll be back with us soon. Thank you very much. While we wait for that, hopefully there'll be a spokesperson for Kyle Rittenhouse coming out the door. We're going to take a look back at what just happened in that courtroom a few minutes ago. That's when the jury came out and they spoke after 4 days of deliberation. What was their verdict? Let's listen.
Face the jury and hearken to its verdicts.
State of Wisconsin versus Kyle Rittenhouse. As to the first count of the information, Joseph Rosenbaum. We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the second count of the information, Richard McGinnis, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the third count of the information, unknown male, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the fourth count of the information, Anthony Huber, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the fifth count of the information, Gage Grosskreutz, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
Hey, hold the fuck up.
Members of the jury, are these your unanimous verdicts?
Yo.
Is there anyone who does not agree with the verdict as?
Yo, hold the fuck up. Hey, let me turn it over here to another independent content creator. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this shit, dog. I gotta look at this. Yo, shit.
Clear the internet, excuse me, of all wrongdoing. What's on your heart at this moment?
Well, I just want the nation to know, everybody out there, we want the nation to know
Your people are the ones that are violent.
Don't let it turn.
Your people are the ones that are violent. You are the not children that murder. So this is what you got to divide us.
Here we go.
You're on Patriot.
They already fucking at it.
Because I trust the courts.
Yeah, you trust an all-white jury. I bet you do. Now, it's all this. A minute ago, you were worried.
I've been saying that I would respect this verdict regardless.
Piece of shit.
I made those statements before.
That's what's playing out here. Two different beliefs today. I'm going to send it back to you. Go crawl back into the hole you came from. That's what you need to do. You and all your people.
They already fucking at it.
And it's me.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know
I'm guilty of willing to watch one more American town burn.
She damn near white
I sat on my
herself.
couch and let a 17-year-old go defend an American town. I am guilty of that. And I think if you
Look at the white man behind her. Got to hold on so that they know what side he's on.
It's me. It's not Kyle.
Look at the flag.
Kyle was in the right place, the right room, the right thing. I was at home on my couch. Courthouse. Wrong thing. Right on, Kyle.
Yeah, they call. Yeah, I know. They call him KKK, and he and them shooting white people. What's going on, MW? Yeah. I'm honestly expecting the fucking riots because these people they really feel like rioting is the best way to fucking help. This shit is fucking nuts.
Real media lies destroy real lives. KKK. Don't buy into this junk. Don't do it. BLM is racist group. BLM is a racist group. And BLM and racism. What if Kyle is your son and he's not carrying this sign? And BLM and racism.
I ain't really want to do this whole freaking verdict thing, but when I saw that they was thinking about making a proof today, I had to come up with this shit, man.
Right as a citizen to believe in the Constitution. That's what it means.
These fucking people are going nuts.
America has a right to stand up and be happy today because our Constitution is still alive. Our Constitution will be alive when they abolish the ATF.
People are going fucking nuts, man.
Automatic telling machine.
You seen Twitter?
No, the alcohol
look at Twitter.
The alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Let me try to pull this shit up, man. Disgusted. Time for Kyle. What does that mean? Time for Kyle. What the hell does that mean?
But it's better than if we would have gotten a guilty
time
See, I knew. What did I say? This outcome.
The same thing. The same way they did with
I think it's gonna affect
and that one white
our right to bear arms.
The fucking media called white supremacists for just standing there while that Native American was banging that drum dead in his face.
See, that's the whole
Kyle
point.
Rittenhouse should sue CNN, MSNBC, Joe Biden. He sued all of them for defamation of character. I still don't get why Joe Rogan doesn't sue these news outlets for calling him a right-wing conspiracy theorist and saying he's spreading American misinformation.
On what you want to do with your life, whether it be where you live, whether it be who you associate with, whether it be who you practice your religion, that is your right and your freedom. And that's what, and the right to not be accosted and not have the right to defend yourself. That's what America stands for. That's what America was founded on. So if you don't like that, I hate to break it to you, but maybe you need to go to another country. Because that's what this country is founded on, that's what this country is about, and that's what this country will always be about. And us as American citizens, I came out here today real simple, because just like this man, I'm sick and tired of watching our city.
This is what I'm talking about right here.
I'm sick and tired of standing on the sidelines
This
and
kid right
doing
here,
nothing about
Sue
it.
mainstream
You
media
come
for
to my town,
defamation of
I'm
character.
going to get the town
They
to
ain't
come
want
out and meet you.
to take this court,
So I don't
so
care
they
what kind
settle.
of mob you want to come and peaceful protest
They settle.
and try to cause $1 billion
Kyle Rittenhouse
of
should do the
damage.
same
We're
exact
going to meet
thing.
you before you ever come into the town.
I would not blame Kyle either. Again, I don't get why Joe Rogan doesn't sue fucking.
Officials let your town burn. So if you really want to be mad at the riots last year, be mad at the government officials in this building, be mad at the government officials in Washington that allowed it to happen in every other city. Quit blaming the police, which the mayors and the officials told them to stand down. The National Guard was not brought in here because our asshole governor said stand down. I bet you that governor wouldn't say stand down if they were on his door.
Why is BOM even out there? Kyle Rittenhouse should not shoot no black person.
It's for the people, not for us. One law for the governors and one law for the people. And we're not a two-party system here. And we shouldn't be. And I'm sick and tired of the Democrats and Republicans and the media in this country pitting us against each other. Because this is not about Democrat or Republican. This is about Americans and America. And the reason we can't unite is because we have one faction in this country who thinks everything is racist and won't come down and sit at the table and have a conversation. If anybody's watched the media coverage over the last 3 days or been here, this side has had conversations.
They said, okay, I'm leaving the library. Yeah.
Getting old.
They said it might be time to go.
Violence, I'm not going to do that. Look, I don't agree with everything, but you have the right to your opinion. Just like I don't agree with abortion, but you have the right. Even I don't agree with the law. I'm not going to take matters in my own hands because the law says no law I have. I disagree with you. That's their right. Hey, here's real simple. Next time Antifa or BLM says they're coming to your town, organize your town to come and stand up. Stop them from coming in. If you don't let them come in, they can't make the fuss to begin with.
What?
Look at some of the smaller towns in this country that had BLM show up. What happened? They didn't make a fuss because this town's in Oregon that you guys won't cover on the news that last year BLM showed up. All the town presidents came out with guns and BLM left. And there was no violence. It sends a message that we have the right to protect ourselves, that we don't need to let mob rule in this country give us the verdicts and the edicts on what to do anymore. Because mob rule is nothing more than anarchy. We have a rule of law in this country for a reason. It's like this. I don't agree with abortion for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason is you guys say it's women's health. If it's women's health, let me be real with you. Even on abortion, people who talk about pro-abortion,
Julia, did you see that note about the 2 p.m. show on anybody? You saw it. Okay.
And I'm not saying it's right, but you know what? If it's really about women's health, then why don't we give them the right to mental health after they have abortion and get them the doctor help they need to get to right? Because we don't offer that, we don't pay for that. You know what I mean? If it's really about women's health, why don't we make it about women's health? I advocate for everybody's health. Just like I advocate, look, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I'm a pro-freedom person. You know what? It's good for white things. I'm for medical issues.
whether you need vaccination or not. I've had 17 colon surgeries. I've had 4 surgeries, a million surgeries in the last 2.5 years.
Bro, that's fucking nuts.
Than someone coming with a legal weapon. It might go to his frame of mind that this is a person willing to come to Kenosha in this type of environment, carrying what was not even a legal weapon for him to have. So I think it could have had some impact. Whether it would have, I don't know. But I certainly think he would have very likely gotten convicted of that count. Whether the judge would have put him in jail or not for a misdemeanor charge is another question. But it goes to the sloppiness of the prosecution in this case for that to have occurred. But frankly, I'm not so sure how it even made it past motions to dismiss that count. The defense had a right to look at the evidence, had a right to measure the gun as well, and to have made a motion to throw that out long before the jury, even long before the trial. But either way, I think it's just kind of indicative of just the nature. I mean, use the word sloppy and the sloppy nature of this prosecution.
Joe Richardson, let me ask you this question. The defense had an extraordinary jury consultant. I worked with her, Joellen Demetrius, all right? She helped us pick the jury for our team when my client, Jason Williams, the NBA basketball star, was acquitted of the top charge of murder against him. She's remarkable, not just a jury consultant, a trial consultant. Do you think some of the things that were done before this jury, such as having Wendy, the mother, being held by her, and the jury didn't know she was a trial consultant, a jury consultant, do you think that also helped humanize the families of Kyle Rittenhouse, where the families of the decedents, Huber and Rosenbaum, were not humanized?
I think those things can make a difference. You know, a picture or a look, it could be worth 1,000 words. And I think that we would be remiss if we didn't say that there's some calculation about how some of those things may come off. I think too, you know, there's an expression, I think I'm coming up with it, but you know, things can grow when your ground is fertile. And this was fertile ground, this geographic area, the political tent, how people in Kenosha feel about
this coonery. All right, you take care.
Weapons, what they perceive as rioting, what they perceive as looting, coonery. And those types of things. This was fertile ground for the defense to be effective. And so because of that,
that's what he should be doing right now.
The prosecution may have been playing from behind to begin with.
Okay, he should not be celebrating. Even though I had bets that he would get off. I don't agree with it, but I knew I was like, yo, listen, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. They're not gonna convict him. I'm just saying, those are two different things. Like OJ, this mofo. I don't know of OJ, but you know how Kyle got off because there are people who couldn't spell request. REQUURST. That's why Kyle got off. Okay, it has nothing to do with him being innocent, him not being guilty. You had people like Cosmic Justice on the jury. And motherfuckers who couldn't spell request. Do you think they could form a logical argument? Do you think they could construct a critical thinking, right? Have critical thinking skills to come to a guilty verdict? Not a chance in hell. Like I said on the last stream, I was like, hey, these mofos are either stupid for Kyle or they're going to be stupid for the victims. They were apparently stupid for Kyle. I told you all this, right? I told you all this. I called this. I was like, listen, I would be concerned with this Grosenkreutz and all this. I was like, I don't know about that. I posted exclusive footage of Kyle leaving the courtroom in the politics lobby. Please show the chat. Oh, God, it's probably something stupid. Fernando says, damn, Lucas, could have been playing Crackdown 3. I wasn't even concerned. Do you understand? Not only there was money on the line, but I'd have to be playing Xbox. You guys, I don't know why you guys would bet against me. You guys are crazy. 864, you're on the line. What are your thoughts?
Oh, hold on a second. I got a question. I mean, congratulations on winning all your money. You know, good job. There's nothing like winning other people's money. But
it's delicious, especially when they're trying to say, oh, you're a cheater, this and that. Oh, it's delicious.
You know, the question I have is the black Americans about this situation. I had a lot of friends who was all up in arms about Kyle Rittenhouse, like it was the killer of Jacob Blake that was actually on trial. I'm confused to why that so many black folks are upset, or going to be upset right now since this man was acquitted. I mean, I'm trying to understand that logic. He killed 3 white people in the whitest town in America, I do believe. And more black people is more vested in this case than hell Ahmaud Arbery right now.
Because I don't know, I can't speak on behalf of the black community or whatnot, but in many cases they probably feel that it was unjustified.
Okay.
So just because he's white, I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Well, no, because I just thought it was odd. You know what I'm saying? And
Why do you see it as odd? If you feel that someone was unjustified in their shooting, why would you want to embolden that person and other people who may share that same sentiment?
Well, the reason why I see it is because we don't follow any other trials when it's a black on black or whatnot. And I try to make it racial. I just looked at this.
What
and I
black
had
on black crime, as far as what black on black, as far as trial, was there to follow?
Well, you're actually right, but there's many.
What do you mean? So how can you say that? You give me very coonish vibes, my guy.
No, I'm not. No, hold on. Let's be fair here. I'm trying to be. I'm just trying to understand, and I'm not.
What are you trying to understand, my dude?
My understanding is this right here. What I'm trying to understand is that why so many people is up in arms. I like, who cares either way? Like,
because it's a big trial. What are you talking about?
A big trial. I mean, and I hear what you're saying. My thing is that we should have, I guess, fair outrage for all situations of this.
What do you mean fair outrage? Hold on. You're giving me coon vibes, right?
No,
I'm letting you know.
No,
Listen. Let me listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying those are the vibes you're giving me. You're giving me coon vibes, okay? This whole, well, we should have the same outrage for all trials. Why? That doesn't make any fucking sense, because not all trials are of the same severity.
What? Come on now, listen, Lucas.
What do you mean, what? Come on now. Okay.
No, there's many. Hold on, wait.
I can't listen to this coonery. All right, you take care. All right?
All right.
You're all right. Take care. Oh, my Lord, the fucking coonery. Well, we should have this same level of all trials. Not all trials come to this as far as this level of scrutiny. What are you talking about?
The fuck?
Like what? What are you talking about? It's like this is like the whole one house is on fire. Well, we should put water on all the houses. Nigga, what?
That makes
there are two major trials right now going on.
That makes no fucking sense.
Rittenhouse and Ahmaud Arbery.
That makes no fucking sense.
We were expecting, as far as a fast sentencing regarding Rittenhouse, a fast verdict. Ahmaud Arbery's trial is still going on. The reason why people
let me explain to you why, Lucas, this Rittenhouse thing has been going on for so long. It's because the left wing media, or basically the left wing in general, is trying to make an example out of Rittenhouse, so that anybody who tries to oppose the certain narrative, they want to go after. And here's a prime example of that. MSNBC. Kyle Rittenhouse was designed to protect white conservatives who kill. Kyle Rittenhouse, who fatally shot 2 protesters and wounded a third during anti-police brutality demonstrations in Wisconsin last year, has been found not guilty of homicide. An outrageous yet unsurprising verdict in trial marred by controversy. Is that? Here they go already, man. Here they go already. Rittenhouse, who is white, who's 17 when he traveled from his hometown in Northeast Illinois to protest in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Last year, armed when his self-automatic rifle on the night. Okay, already read that. Joseph Rosenberg, who shot dead Joseph Rosenberg, 36, and Andy Huber, 26, and wounded Gage Gross. I don't know how the hell you say that fucking last name. 27. Not guilty on 5 charges he faced, which included first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Right. The case had to make its acquittal before the trial even began. The outcome seemed clear even before an almost exclusively white jury poll was selected. See, here they go again with this fucking race baiting. They saying, oh, it was an all-white jury, so that's the reason why Kyle Rittenhouse got acquitted of all charges. This fucking... See, this is why a lot of people cannot trust mainstream media. Because of that stupid ass shit right there.
That's not how this is gonna play out.
I can't listen to this fucking clown. This guy is out of his fucking mind. Yeah, this some great A bullshit right here. They really tried to point the fact that just because Kyle Rittenhouse was a white kid, that's the reason why he got let off. You guys believe that shit? He got set off from a white jury, and that's the reason why he got set off. If it was a, I'm pretty sure they said if it was an all black jury, Kyle Rittenhouse would have been convicted, would have been guilty, which just proves the point. They want to claim that if an all black jury was on this trial, he would have been found guilty. How the hell does that help out the solution? You guys are literally trying to put this person in a biased, unfair situation that you would want to give him an all black jury so that they can all find him guilty just because of what he did. Would that have been a fair trial right there? Would that have been a fair trial, guys? I'm really asking some people. Would that be a fair trial? One was a convicted rapist. One was a guy who deliberately committed multiple crimes, including arson, robbery, and beating. And I think one charge was murder. The other guy got shot in his arm. He can go home safe. So what point is there that some people are trying to make?
What the Bible says is that the Antichrist is going to change laws.
Man, these freaking people are so out of their damn minds. Fucking MSNBC wanted to point out that this trial is to protect white conservatives, but mainstream media was freaking socially lynching Kyle Rittenhouse ever since last year. Since last year, social media has been lynching Kyle Rittenhouse. They don't even know what the fuck happened. They just go with one 30-second social media, Instagram, Twitter, one clip, and that's the whole fucking story. Like I said, man, the kid should never have been there in the first place. That's my stance. I'm sticking with it. But what the mainstream media did is that they pointed this guy as a KKK, as a white supremacist, as a person who hates black people. They're claiming he shot black people, but all the people he shot was white. They was white. How the hell is he a white supremacist if he shot all white people? That's the freaking race baiting, man. Yeah, I can't stand these freaking left wing hypocrites that claim racism should not be a problem, but then they use this kid's race as a means for fucking ratings. These people, bruh, for real, I really hope that Kyle Rittenhouse and his family sues the fucking left-wing media, because they have gotten away with too much shit. They just go with one. They just follow each other's lead like some fucking monkeys with chips in their heads. These people have no credibility when it comes to the fucking news. My channel is not even that big. I got more credibility than those fucking idiots. These fucking race baiting idiots. They talk about, oh, racism shouldn't be a major problem, but then you guys attack this kid just because of the color of his fucking skin. I hate when fucking fucking right wing people do that shit as well. It shouldn't even fucking matter. It shouldn't even fucking matter. Why does it matter if that kid's white? Just say this young kid. Hold on a second.
set of instructions that Judge Schroeder gave them, despite the threats that they had to have heard from the courthouse steps all week. I mean, there was an endless stream of really direct threats. And you got to feel for the jurors sitting back there in the jury room, hearing those threats and thinking about how they weigh the life of one young man against the effect on their city if they find a not guilty verdict. And the fact that they were able to separate those issues out, and they had the courage to render a verdict based on the evidence without being intimidated by the media and without being intimidated by the mob. I just can't say enough words of respect for this jury.
Over the last few days, since Monday, when we've spoken to you and your wife, you said that you had not yet met Kyle Rittenhouse.
No, still have not.
Still have not?
No.
Have you been in touch with his family at all?
I have not, although I sure would like to.
Okay. Did you watch the verdict, on your phones, or were you at your hotel room, or what?
No, in fact, we were standing out here being interviewed when we heard the verdict, but I've heard it described to me that Kyle is standing up when the verdict's getting read, and as each count is read and the not guilty verdict is announced, that he got weaker and weaker and weaker in the knees and finally had to be supported by his lawyer. And I totally understand that. I mean, this has got to have been the most stressful day in this young man's life.
And he collapsed after about the final not guilty verdict. Patricia McCloskey, what would you like to say about this? You and your husband both were charged with several crimes. You ended up pleading guilty to misdemeanors. The pictures of both of you, the videos, are famous now of you standing on your porch and, displaying your guns, brandishing them, whatever the language is. And you pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor and were pardoned.
Very low misdemeanor. Very low misdemeanor, almost the lowest misdemeanor that there is. And we, like Kyle's case, are still being haunted by people saying things that
NBC News special report
our neighborhood, and nobody.
As we await to hear the verdict.
This is an NBC News special report.
People in the street. We hope that decent people will join us in forcefully rejecting that message and demanding more of our laws, our officials, and our. What do you make here of some of the Twitter comments, which I don't know, like you, I've kind of been glued to what people's reactions are because I'm not there on the ground, but people saying they're not surprised and saying this is America right now. I mean, there are a bunch of hashtags that are trending right now. I'm going to go through some of them here as I pull them up. Kyle Rittenhouse is trending #1, but we have, let's see what else. I mean, for example, white supremacy is trending. That Kyle is innocent was trending. There was another that said not surprised. This obviously isn't going to help take the temperature of the country and racial injustice down at all, but what do you make of some of those reactions on social media?
Yeah, it's a lot to absorb. I mean, those reactions tell me to remember the larger context of this case, that it all happened on a night of protests over the shooting of a black man, and that seeped its way into the case, even though it wasn't built into the.
Wait, what?
This obviously isn't going to help take the temperature of the country and racial injustice down at all, but what do you make of some of those reactions on social media?
Yeah, it's a lot to absorb. I mean, those reactions tell me to remember the larger context of this case, that it all happened on a night of protests over the shooting of a black man, and that seeped its way into the case, even though it wasn't built into the facts of the 3 confrontations that he was on trial for. And I think people were really divided over who they saw in Kyle Rittenhouse. He obviously made a really successful play in testifying in his own defense. At the time, we saw a surge of these comments, really sympathetic. They saw a kid who was sincerely afraid for his life, and putting themselves in his shoes, thought his reaction was reasonable. And on the other side, people saw a vigilante. And those 2 images, or different ways of looking at this, I think are really going to stay with us as we continue to debate whether there was something wrong with the law, or that really is not.
media encourages the violence by not denouncing the violence. You had Hawk Newsom talking to Eric Adams last week, or maybe earlier this week, the mayor-elect of New York, saying that if they go back to the old style of policing, meaning effective policing, that there'll be riots, there'll be fire, and there'll be blood in the streets. And that gets reported as if it makes sense, as if that's a world we should permit to exist. And Hawk Newsom doesn't get arrested for inciting violence, doesn't get arrested for threatening the people of New York City. No, he goes on Dan Bongino the next night and refuses to disavow violence. And that's the problem with the country today, that we have a government and a media which acquiesces in the violence and mob rule. We have reporters standing in front of burning buildings and exploding cars, calling things a mostly peaceful protest. We had the people, and I'll go further, there are people sitting in solitary confinement. There are people sitting in solitary confinement cells in D.C. right now for no more than trespass. Solitary confinement now for over 300 days, some of these people, and for no more than trespass. The 300 to 500 people that broke down my gate, stormed my house, threatened to kill me, raped my wife, burned down my house, burned down my office building, not a single one of them have done a day in jail. And that's a disparate treatment of the mob from honest citizens.
Well, Mark and Patricia McCloskey, thank you so much for times this week. We appreciate your time, and you know, I don't know when you're going back to St. Louis, but safe travels.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
See,
all right.
This right here is why people don't trust the media. The heavily filed lawsuit of Kyle Rittenhouse, 18, who was on trial in the United States for shooting of 3 black people, 2 of whom died, will receive I don't know. It might be translated wrong. Will be acquitted of all charges. Kyle Rittenhouse did not shoot any black people. That's the thing. This is part of fucking news that people. Oh God. Oh God, this is fucking nuts. These fucking people. These fucking race-baiting lunatics. They will do anything in their power to make sure that this kid gets fucking lynched more than he's already been. Well, guys, this kid was socially lynched by freaking mainstream media because they claimed that he killed some black people, even though he did not shoot not one black person.
Open your eyes. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Mr. and Mrs. McCloskey, I know you've already probably given like a million interviews, but your reaction to the verdict today?
I think it's a great day for America. It's a great day for individual liberty. Great day for the Second Amendment.
See, and because of the biasness from mainstream media.
Of our American system.
Yeah, and because of the biasness of mainstream media, depicting that Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist, a freaking Nazi. He shot 3 black people, even though all the people he shot wasn't black. You can expect some more riots in freaking Kenosha, probably New York City, probably a lot more cities. Black Lives Matter is gonna come out saying justice was not served, saying Kyle is a white nationalist, even though he did not shoot not one black person that night in Kenosha. He shot all white people. He did not shoot not one black person in Kenosha, man. He shot all white people. They still want to say he's a KKK, a white nationalist. Guys, these people are fucking nuts. these people are these people are grade A fucking nuts. But what can I say? This is what happens when people don't do their own research. They don't know what the hell went on. They just do whatever the hell mainstream media tells them to. They just do all that shit.
It would render the second sentence superfluous if the definition is as stated by the state. Your Honor, I don't. I guess it's the opposite of flattery because I filed stuff on this a long time ago. She's standing here. She had read it. Your Honor, we're conflating two different issues here.
But fuck, guys, what the hell can I say, man? These people are grade A fucking nuts. These people are grade A fucking nuts. Shit. I can expect you can expect some riots, some protests. You can expect some crazy ass people out there, man. I'm serious. It's gonna be some crazy ass people out there, man. This kid went up against the freaking left wing media. Same thing that happened happened with a whole mainly a lot of independent, a lot of right wing people who go against who do not agree with everything the fucking that mainstream media narrative. A lot of people don't go with that shit. And they want to come out and say like, oh, they're anti-Semitic, they're racist, they're white nationalists, they are black white supremacists, shit like that, man. Like for real, you can expect a whole lot of crazy things that's gonna go on, man. It really is. But I don't know. We're just gonna see how this plays out, man. Like for real. We gonna see how this plays out. But I think I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it here for now. Expect more videos to come out, man. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. If you guys like what I'm saying, subscribe, share this video, donate to my Cash App if you want to see me make more videos like this. It's more live streams to come, more videos to come. Stay tuned, and I will see y'all in the next one. And I'm out.